Hey y'all, welcome back to Poplar Creek Farm. I just want to give you guys an update on the meat chickens. I posted on Instagram that we'd lost quite a few. So I actually had moved them all to one brooder. We had 40 and 40 and out of the one brooder, the first night we lost 17 chicks, which is just insane. It was just really sad. Out of the other brooder, we didn't lose any initially. I think we ended up losing like 5 or 6 more after that, maybe even a little bit more. They're all in one brooder now. I ordered a replacement. I ordered 30 and then we kept losing more. So then I asked them to add an additional 20, but I don't know if they actually got that before they placed the order. So I may get 30, I may get 50. I'm not really sure. But they'll go in the other brooder when we receive them on Wednesday. But I'll show you guys the chicks. And all of them have been doing good. The last time we lost any was... so today's Monday and that was Friday. That was the last time we lost any. So fingers crossed we're in the clear. I would say we still have a good amount left. We probably have 55 to 60 left. I will count them. I'm actually going to clean out their brooder tomorrow night because I could use the other brooder before we get the other chicks to clean out. So here are all the chicks. Now, I understand completely why people get the dome for this. This is the large heat plate from Premier One, and they have like a dome cover so that the chicks can't get on top. And I get it now. That's disgusting. But they all hang out up there, so honestly, it's not that big of a deal. I just gave them fresh water, so they're all excited about it, and fresh bedding. They actually, I know it seems like a lot in here, but they actually have quite a bit of room under here. So I think they're fine. I will raise up the heat plate in another couple days. Just to give them a little more room because they do get big really quick. I'm sure you can probably already tell from the other video, they have grown quite a bit already. I mean, they eat so much food. It's ridiculous. But they're meat chickens and that's what they do. They get big quick. Huh?
Yeah.
So I was just looking to see if, because I received an email saying that they added the chicks to my next. They added the additional chicks to my order and I was kind of confused because I just got that email now and the chicks were supposed to ship this morning or today. And so I looked into it more and somehow I didn't totally place my order for this week. It like comes up on this one page and then you have to go all the way to the bottom, select like place order. And apparently I didn't. I've done that so many times with other things too. So what I decided to do was, because 50 ended up kind of, a little more than we actually wanted. So I just replaced an order for next week. They're actually going to ship next Wednesday. And I ordered 40. And that's accounting for about a quarter loss. I'm assuming we're going to lose about a quarter of them. We lost anywhere between 22 and 25 this time. And I assume we'll still probably lose a couple more to mishaps and whatnot. So that's about, we lost over a quarter this go around, so I'm figuring we'll lose about that much next go around. So it'll replace those chicks that we lost and add a few extra potentially if we don't lose any more than a quarter and don't lose any more throughout the year. It'll add a few extra, but not many. So I figure that'll be a good replacement. And then we are getting more chicks in July, and that's the order they added to. They added the additional 22. So I can change that at any point. We'll kind of see how sales go, pre-orders and sales at the market. So then I can change my order for July. I can add, I can subtract, do whatever I need to do. So we're only about a month away from our first market. Under his tail. So I'm pretty much done with making soaps for like the first market. Granted, that doesn't mean anything really because the next week I'll be at another, it'll be the second week of market, and so I can continue to make soap. So I'm actually off this Thursday from work. My kids actually happen to have a dentist appointment, but I'm off, and so I'm going to make a bunch more soaps then and just continue that process. So Thursday's supposed to be a cold, wet day, so it'll be a perfect day to make soaps and get things kind of caught up with the house. And then over the weekend it's supposed to be gorgeous, so we're gonna get more garden stuff done. I gotta get a little bit more planted. I'm gonna plant lettuces and spinach and things like that. And Thursday night, we actually potentially are going to get some kind of cold, yucky weather. So I might go ahead and put out the row covers just to protect what I do have out there. They all look really good right now. And it's supposed to get down to like 39, 40 tonight. And that's fine for all the crops that are out there. They will be totally fine. It's not freezing, and they can tolerate it, and they're nice and wet. So they'll be totally fine with the cold. They're not frost tender at all, or I would not have put them out there. So they'll be fine. But I do want to get a couple more things planted, some more seeds planted. And then I may plant potatoes soon. It's shutting on me. My neighbor brought me down 2 milk crates of potatoes, and they're sprouting a ton. He told me to peel off the sprouts if I'm not going to plant them right away, and they will just continue to sprout anyways. So I will probably plant them in the next week or 2. And I need to pot up my peppers like this week. So that may be another Thursday thing, because they're getting really, really big. I'll actually show you, I'll come and show you guys real quick. Bring you guys down there to see the peppers, because they're getting really, really big. I mean, big and beautiful. I've got to pot those up, but I also still need to get more potting soil. I have 1 bag out in the shed that's been there over winter. So it's probably not the greatest, but I do need to get my peppers potted up regardless. So I need to get another bag of potting soil and get those potted up. Our goal is by Sunday to get the chickens in the chicken coop, get the chicken tractors done so that our layers can get in the chicken coop, and we don't have to worry about, you know, our meat chickens being ready to go in the chicken tractors and our layers still being in there. So that's our goals this week is gotta get peppers potted up, gotta get a few more things planted. I've got to also get my hives painted before any longer, because they need to allow the vapor or all the chemicals to kind of vaporize off before I do splits. And it's going to be an early split season, I think, this year. So we have a lot going on, as always. I think my husband and I were talking about it this morning. It's like, what would we do if we didn't do this? What on earth would we do? Because this keeps us so busy. And there's times when it's like, oh my goodness, I just want to break. But most of the time, we love being this busy. We love doing projects. We like having time to do projects. And we fully enjoy doing this stuff. So I don't know what we would do if we weren't busy. Let's go take a look at the peppers real quick, and I'll show you guys all the tomatoes that These are all the hives I need to get painted. There's this one and these 5. I don't need to paint the supers right yet. I mean, that can wait another week or 2, or a couple weeks, I mean, because I won't be putting supers on for a while, but I need to get those painted. Oh, look at my mess. But look at my peppers. Don't worry, the back lights are actually up higher, so those ones in the back that look like they're touching the lights actually aren't. And actually, I probably need to raise up these front ones again. They're beautiful though. These are also peppers. And then there's a few brassicas that are left that I didn't plant out yet. And then these are so many tomatoes. Some of them I must have planted like that's, I think, 4 seedlings there. And there's a couple on that one that have all 3. All have 3 in them. And here's more tomatoes. Holy tamale. So my plan is to pot up these peppers this week, and then I need to figure out about how many cells I'm going to be using. I definitely have some tomatoes that didn't germinate, but then again, I have some that have 3 or 4 in each cell, and if they're all strong, I will pot them all up. Yep, be gentle with them. Same with the peppers. There's a few that have 2 or 3 in each, and but I need to get some flowers started too. So I want to plant a bunch of marigolds. I have a bunch of other flowers that I want started as well. I need to plant dahlias and some other seeds for a neighbor who gave us some compost. And then I want to get my sunflower started. So sunflowers are supposed to be directly sown. They're supposed to not like being transplanted. But I never have luck with direct sowing sunflower seeds for whatever reason. So I'm going to start them inside and transplant them. I didn't start any inside last year. My neighbor actually gave me some that he had dug up from his garden. And so he transplanted them into a pot, and then I transplanted them into the garden, and they did amazing. They were absolutely gorgeous. So I want to do some more sunflowers for sure. So I need to get them started. So I have a lot of things to start. I have a lot of things going on, but this is the way we love it. We love being busy. We love doing all the things. Right, Callie?
Yep. Yeah.
So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. Remember, we're growing today for a better tomorrow. Please like and subscribe and join me on the next one.